Pete Hegseth has finally admitted why he is suddenly more out in the open, trying to take charge of the military and strangle wokeness and, of course, for some reason, fatness out of the United States military. And according to what he told Fox News host Peter Doocy, it's because Donald Trump recently screamed at him for being such a complete and total failure. Doocy was able to catch up with Pete Hegseth, did a quick little, Q&A with him, and he asked Hegseth, quote, "When was the last time that somebody yelled at you?" And Hegseth responded by saying, quote, "Last time I was in the Oval Office. President Trump's the boss. He sets the tone. If you don't get it done, he'll let you know about it, so that's probably it." Now, unfortunately, that was the end of that. Now, let's start with the obvious. That's a very weird question to ask somebody. How often have you ever gone up to anybody? I mean, journalists watching this, how often have you had to go up to somebody that you're going to interview and say, "When was the last time you got yelled at?" That's a weird question. That is a weird question to just ask somebody completely unprovoked. So first and foremost, it seems like Doocy knew something because that seems like a loaded question. So that could help explain why he asked it in the first place. But then on to the response. Trump's the boss and he wants things to get done. And if they don't get done, you hear about it and I got yelled at. So what we can deduce from this little statement is that Hegseth needed to get things done and he wasn't getting things done, which means he failed. Trump let him have it. But again, the most important part of this is that it explains why Hegseth has been far more visible in the last few weeks, right? Obviously, last Tuesday, we had that pep rally with the military generals, that did not go over well. He looked pathetic on screen. He, kind of weirded everybody out. In fact, a lot of generals left that pep rally questioning both the sanity of Hegseth and Donald Trump. Like, they don't even know if the people they're taking orders from are competent, mentally competent. So that didn't go over well. And I guess another question from that is, did Trump yell at Hegseth before the meeting with the generals, or was it after the meeting with the generals? Right? I mean, it would make sense if it was after. But Hegseth has also been out there more, doing more interviews, talking about we got to get rid of the fat people in the military and you guys need to be as buff and awesome as I am because I spend all day working out because I don't do an actual real job. The man is pathetic. Like, everything about this guy screams, I'm the most insecure guy on the planet. Please give me affirmations that I am everything everybody wants to be, because if you don't tell me that, I'm going to go cry into my pillow. That's what this guy is. That's what Pete Hegseth is. This insecure, pathetic loser. To the point where even Trump knows it now. Trump knows this isn't the guy to get the job done. I mean, whatever the job may be. He knows that Hegseth is incompetent. This is not, by the way, the first time that Hegseth has been screamed at by the administration. Back in June, they had to haul his butt in there. After the signal gate, then after the second signal gate, then all the leaks, all the polygraph tests that were not turning up anything but were leaked to the press and giving them bad publicity. They hauled him in there in June and screamed at him. And he has been in the Oval Office plenty of times since then. Because it's important to remember, because he said the last time I was in the Oval Office. So he's been screamed at a lot because he's incompetent, because he sucks. And again, I can't stress this enough, because that man is nothing short of an insecure, pathetic failure of a man. And everyone in this administration seems to be fully aware of that fact now. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.